I got a new hat, and today I'm taking it on a little wild camping trip up in the Mournes. And guess who's with me? It's Gary.
Look, it's Batman's estate. Bats.
It's not Batman, Gary. Batman does not live here. So you've got the essentials there. Bottle of Lucozades, and that's about it.
Tis the country way. Lucozade sport and a body warmer. You can tackle anything. You can tackle the world.
We've just left Leitrim Lodge car park. We're gonna go and do a short hike up. Let me through.
No.
Up to Pierce's Castle, an actual castle up in the Mourne Mountains. So it's up there. So we just follow this trail, and we'll get up to Pierce's Castle after we viewed the battlements, fired the cannons, and tested the. What else is a part of a castle? The trebuchet catapult.
Lowered the drawbridge, crossed the moat, killed the dragon, rescued the princess.
Molten lead. You've really thought about this.
Yeah. I'm Shrek and that makes him Donkey.
I'm trying to think about who's cooler, but yeah, Eddie Murphy's definitely cooler than Mike Myers. Yes, we're going to go for a hike, and then we're going to wild camp in a forest tonight in November. This could be fun.
10 hours later.
Some scenery, here's some scenery, enjoy it. Lovely. Gary, you didn't even try.
Hello viewers. Day 12. The Lucozade wasn't enough. Next time bring water.
There it is. We're nearly up. Uppity uppity up. We're nearly there. Up at the castle. Incoming castle. Battlements. Here we go! Pierce's Castle! Stunning views in all directions! Can't see a thing. It's also not actually a castle, it's just a big, a rocky crag type. What do you think of the castle?
He lied. He promised there'd be views again. Look!
Views! The sun has come out for 1 short second! Woo! Yeah, we've got an hour to get to the campsite and start getting set up, otherwise we risk doing it after sunset. Let's go!
Flip, that lifted quickly. Let's go.
Going along the Mourne Way now, and just up ahead is this really, really nice forest area just down the side from the mountains. You get the trees, they're often low clouds. It's this really, really nice, tiny, tiny forest. Really, really good place for a wild camp. What? You're kidding me. Gary, they've cut down the forest.
Tell him to put it back.
I'm actually serious. That was the forest. You maniac! It's gone. It's just a pile of logs.
Tell him to put it back.
Well, we're not camping here. Well, that was fine. How do you do? Entire forest chopped down. Had to come to a backup campsite. 2 very different tent systems going on here. Gary's got this OEX Fox 1 version 2. A really compact 1-man tent. It's got 2 layers. It's got Gary.
I come with every tent.
I've used this. It's a great little system. 50 quid will get you Gary's tent here. But I've got something very, very different. This is the Rab Ridge Raider. It's a single skin hooped bivvy. Really expensive. This is nearly £300, but it only weighs 890 grams, and you can have it all set up in about 2 minutes. And because it's only single membrane, there's no inner and no outer, you can pitch it in the rain and stuff like that. The downside is you have to be incredibly strategic about how you get into it and where you put your stuff. Oh look, it's time for me to settle down for the night. Take off my shoes, crouch down, put my hands on my shoes so I don't touch the nasty ground, and shimmy my way inside. Bring in my shoes, and then bring in all my various bits and bobs here. The idea is that this is made from such amazing material that you won't get condensation. I can, of course, if I want, I can just zip up the fly net so no flies get in. And then when I'm settling down for the night, I just zip up this bit. What do I do if it rains? Well, I've got a micro light tarp that combined with 2 sticks will allow me to put like a little sort of a bit of wind and rain protection up in front of this as well. Guy, what do you think of my tiny tent?
That's the most excessive lantern I've ever seen in my life. This is what ultralight people bring when they're backpacking. See that? Perfectly useful. What has Mr. Scoutmaster brought? An entire lantern for the whole troop.
People should be able to see my camp from space! Space!
I'm flying to the moon with you tonight. I'm flying back home with you tonight.
Oh yeah, I've got one other secret weapon for winter camping, and it's my softy suit. These are basically designed for the army to after like a long day in the field or whatever, to come back in and chuck right over the top of all the kit. It's just like this massive oversized insulated suit, and being army surplus, it's really cheap. It's much cheaper than like down jackets and stuff, and you look really, really trendy. You don't look at all like a really creepy Teletubby. It's reversible. Now I look like some kind of spooky forest Rap Master 3000. There's a big pipe I can sit on here. We're near Reservoir. I came over here to get a little bit of reception and also to get away from Gary for 5 minutes. It's crazy, we've been sitting here in the darkness now for 3 hours and it feels like it's bedtime, but it's only 8:30, so I think probably gonna head to bed in about half an hour and get up around 6 or something like that. It's just nice to get away, little mini adventure, nothing big. Well, there was drama of our entire campsite being chopped down, but I just like to do stuff like this where you don't have to put in a lot of energy. We didn't walk very far, really. It's just about getting out for a night and doing something outside. Okay, go. Boogie. Wakey, Gary. Wake up. It's a beautiful morning. Wake up. It's a beautiful day. Wake up. It's a beautiful morning. Ooh, there's the sun. Wake up. What happened?
Hello viewers. I don't recommend this tent in winter because you will freeze to death. Buy a reliable air mattress that does not deflate after an hour.
Your mat deflated.
Yes. And most importantly, children, get a good sleeping bag, not one meant for the summer. And yes,
You were in a 1-season bag.
2 season. Now, and then 2 seconds later, when I finally got over a few little scraps of sleep, Stephen appears at the tent, waking me up with the sun. Yes, that one. It's the only one we have because he made me get up at
I got you up at 7. I give you
7
an extra,
o'clock.
I give you an extra half an hour.
There's no sun, children.
Well, I've still got my sleeping bag, my air mat, and my foil insulating mat inside this. And I'm gonna see if I can just roll the whole thing up with it all inside. That is my entire tent and sleep system, minus the pegs. My verdict on the Bivi is that it's actually fantastic. With some caveats. I mean, if you can cope with the severe crampedness of it, it was warm, it was cozy, there's no condensation on the roof that I can find. Definitely wouldn't be a good one for rainy weather. I had to partly get dressed while I was in it. I had to get my trousers on, and then the way you get the rest of your clothes on is you have to climb out the front, then try and get the rest of your layers on. So it wouldn't be really good if it was absolutely pouring down rain, unless maybe you combined it with a tarp or something. But yeah, I'm impressed. It's horribly expensive. If you don't need it, don't buy it. If you're the sort of person that buys camping equipment and never uses it, just avoid it. Buy something similar to what I know he complained, but I've used that tent in weather this cold and I've been fine because I've had a 3-season sleeping bag and it's an absolute fraction of the price. You can go look them up. I'm not going to do advertising for Rab. Look like my new hat, which is also Rab. I keep buying Rab stuff, not because I love Rab equipment, it's just that my local outdoor shop stocks Rab. Rab would be the main premium brand that they do, and I just like the stuff they have in stock. So it's not that I am not sponsored by Rab. Rab sponsor me. You could sponsor me, Rab. You could have this right here presenting you. I look giant Teletubby. Oh yeah, and shout out to Paul Mesner, who I know as a subscriber, which totally made my day. If you want proper advice on camping equipment and things to use, don't listen to me. Go to Paul's channel. He knows what he's talking about. He's doing this full time now. I think he reviewed the same Bivi. I think it was one of his videos that kind of swung me over to the idea. But yeah, he's recently given up his job to go full time on YouTube, so kudos. That's not something I'll be doing ever or anytime soon. Right, get 10 minutes to get packed up. Chuck everything else in the top of the bag, and I'm ready to go in no time.
That's not gonna hold.
No, we gotta go.
I know.
You just gonna carry it?
Yeah.
This has been a Gary and Stephen camping trip. We both had a great time.
Yes.
Great night's sleep.
Amazing. I've never felt so murderous in all my life. I may kill Stephen. Did Stephen explain to you children about the bag he brings in with him at night?
Okay, we're not going to talk about my pee bag. Bye bye.